Hey guys, today I want to share with you something important. Perhaps it can be useful to you. When I grew up, I grew up I'm from a very, very poor family. Very, very poor family. Even now, we're still poor from home. Still poor, just that now I'm married. Like, where I live is not like we have money, but like it's better than at home. But like at home, like, so at home I wasn't living with my parents. My parents are separated a long time ago. Okay, fine. So I was living with my grandfather, which is my mother's stepfather, and my aunt, which is my mom, half sister, and my uncle, which is my mom, half brother. Okay, my grandmother was living with her boyfriend. Was living with her boyfriend, and then she left my grandfather and then go to live with her boyfriend, new boyfriend. Okay, yes, okay, fine. And then everything was a mess. My mom was living like there with her other kids, but I was living with this family. Okay, sure. So one day I was from my grandmom. I was from my grandmom, but like I was walking by, going home. So a beautiful car just came in, stopped, and then the guy just opened the window and said and called me. And then I thought like he want to ask me something innocent. Okay, I was like, okay, go closer. When I got there, he just like offered me. He asked me where I live. I was like my home is a little bit far from here, but he offered me a lift. So okay, offered me a lift. Okay, I get into the car. When I get there, I just saw a good-looking guy, a handsome guy, but he was like 20 something, 30 something age, somewhere there. So remember, I was only 13. When he said he likes me, I wasn't in the stage of dating someone. I was still a virgin. Everything was fresh. But remember, I was very poor. Like even my dressing, even like my hair, like everyone could have seen like this girl. She's from a poor family. But the guy, she was like, I like you. And then I was like, I got charmed. So I was like, why not? I said, okay, we can date. I says, okay. So when we date, he just like on our way home, okay, we chatted like, okay, fine. When I get near home, when I was like about to get home, I just said, please just leave me here. I didn't want my family, my aunt to see me like getting out of the car, someone's car. So I just like told him that here is what I'm going to live. You let me here. You leave me here. Okay. Before I get out the car, into the car, he just gave me 5,200, which is it was 1,000 rand. Guys, it was for the first time I hold that much money. I don't wanna lie. It was for the first time I hold 1,000 rand in my hands. And then I was like, I didn't know what to do with that money. I took 800, and said, take this, I can only take 200. He just like refused to take it back. Guys, I didn't know what to do, but like, okay, I took it. On my way home, I was like, hi, everything's going to be okay. But I didn't know what to do with this much money. It was much money because like it was 2003. 2003, it was like, oh guys, and it was for the first time I saw that much money. Oh, I took the money. When I get at home, I didn't tell anyone. I zip. But when I get at school the next day, first like we arranged, he just like he told me like Friday is coming to fetch me. You want to spend time with me? Then we agreed like since Sport is going to take me on Friday when I came back from school. So we agreed. So when I get home, I got 1,000 rands in my belly, in my breast. When I get to school, I spend the money. 200. Oh, like I bought like so much things. Even my friends were like, "What's going on?" But I bought something for my friends so that like the money can be. Oh, guys. But this was fine. It was fine. It was Tuesday. No, it was Thursday. Okay, I spent the money. So the third day, Friday came now. That's how like everything was so mess. Became a mess on Friday. Okay, I went to school, fine. I still have money. Yes, remember, like I can't even buy nothing because there will be question. I don't want to tell my friend. I don't want to tell anybody. Like it was only me who knows what's going on. So fine. I went. He came since what where he left me. So I get into the car. It was around past 4. Get into the car. We went to his home. Guys, like I was quite surprised because even Wednesday he didn't kiss me. He never even hugged me. I was still young, but I knew that like if someone said he loved you, like we love each other, we have to kiss, at least hug, something. But he didn't kiss me. He didn't hug me. Even Friday, we just went to his home. When we get there, like guys, we just getting there. He offered me food, alcohol. I was like, I'm still young. I'm not taking alcohol. Okay, drinks. Okay, fine. Oh, guys. Oh, good after. So I get there. It was around past 4. He took me around past 4, past 7 at night. He didn't kiss me. He never did nothing. We just like chatting. Okay, fine. Around past 7, it was winter. Past 7, it was like, let's go get. I booked a BNP. What? I don't know nothing, and then I don't even want to like ask many questions. I was like, what's going on? But like, okay, took what I took, what I take, and then we go to BNB. When we get there again, he don't kiss me. He don't do nothing. Okay, it doesn't do nothing. I don't know like I'm scared. I can't even say like what's going on. I'm just asking myself what's going on. Okay. And then just watch TV in the B&B. Yeah, life. I was at the B&B watching TV. At that age, okay, around past 9, I fell asleep. Past 9, fell asleep, will sleep, doing nothing, kissing me, hugging me, nothing. And then I fell asleep. We slept without touching me. Guys, it was hectic. Okay, fine. Past 1 when I like to 1. I wake up around to 1. To 1. It was quarter to 1. Midnight. I find him not there. What's going on? So to 1. Okay. Few minutes later he just came. Then when he get there he said like, okay, dress. Siyahamba futhi. Hey, hectic. Okay, I was young, I didn't think like what's going like guys. But anyway, get into the car, we go back to his home. It was past one, okay. To 2. We haven't slept. I'm at his home. And then since she was like, I want to drink water. I'm going to the kitchen, I want to drink water. Okay. The guy is going to drink water. Like 30 minutes passed since he went to the kitchen. I just went there. He said to look at him. I was calling him by his name, calling him, no answer. What's going on? Then I go back to the home. When I got there, I didn't know I was getting notes or something. But like I was searching. I don't know why I was searching, but I was searching. Okay. I opened the wardrobe. It was a fancy house, guys. Everything was fancy, and it was like I was convinced that house was his house because the pictures and the wall, everything. So I get inside the wardrobe. I saw a suitcase, a dirty one, an old one, dirty one. What's going on? Then I took that suitcase was heavy, but I took it and I put it into the bed. Open. Oh, guys, I feel like it was yesterday when I took like this. Guys, it's hectic. When I opened the suitcase, I found money, lot of money, and the huge snake on top of it. Guys, it was hectic. I feel so emotional. Like, I feel like it was yesterday. I don't want to cry today. So it was like a lot of money. Cry. I don't wanna cry, guys. It was a lot of money. It was a lot of money. There's a big snake. And then I decided to close it and put it back because, like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That snake didn't bite me, but like it was sleeping, but it was still alive. I put it back to the wardrobe and then closed the wardrobe. I didn't take my clothes off, but I get into it. I pretended like I was sleeping. Guys, it was hectic. I don't want to lie. I don't want to cry today. I don't want to try. I don't want to cry. I'm being emotional. I feel like it was yesterday. But okay. So after a few minutes, the guy came. When he came into the room, find me like inside the blanket. It was like, hey girl. I was like, okay. He said, you saw that snake? I was like, I just pretended like, I told myself like, let me pretend like I didn't see nothing so that when I go home in the morning, I don't want to see this guy ever again. So I was like pretending, like, I was like, what snake? He was like, you saw that snake inside the wardrobe on a suitcase. And then I was like, okay. He said, you're going to sleep with it. Guys, it was hectic. Inside my heart, I was like, it's about to get down. Okay. What? I said, what? He said, like, you have spent the money. I gave you money. So you're going to sleep with that. Guys, it was hectic. It was hectic. I don't want to lie. I was like, I get off the bed. I take my shoes. He wasn't angry. He was polite. He told me like, you spend the money, girl, so you're going to sleep with that snake. And then it was a real snake, guys. It was a huge one. I approached him and took him like this, threw him on the bed. And he said, I'm not going to chase after you. You will come and sleep with that snake. I just like walk by. When I get to the kitchen, I didn't find the key. I ran. He suggested like, I'm not going to run after you. I'm not going to. When I get to the kitchen, I found the door not locked, but the bottle was locked. But the key was on the sink. I took that bundle of keys. He didn't come after me. What he said, he was like, you spend the money and you go into car. Oh, guys, it was hectic. I remember I was only 13 years. I was supposed to be at home sleeping with my own two parents. But that time I was with my so-called blesser or boyfriend. I took the key and then I found the right key and then I opened the butler. the problem again. Fence, it was huge. I wasn't big, but I was like medium. As I have to jump. I jumped the fence. I jumped the fence. Believe me, I I jumped the fence and I ran. I ran. Oh, that day it was hectic, guys. It was hectic. I ran and I ran. It's a town. I have to go to the township. I ran, I ran, I ran, I ran, I ran. When I get to the bush, before I get to the township, I have to cross from the bush. When I get there, I took 2 or 3 minutes of my time and kneel down and pray only our Father, because it was only prayer that I knew. I just kneel down and pray our Father. Guys, I prayed like 3 times. Then I stand up again and walk. It was Saturday morning. I think maybe it was around past 4, past 5. But when I get to the township, I couldn't have that courage to go home because it will be the questions. I ran straight to my friend. When I get to my friend's place, I just knock. Then when they open the door, they ask me, "Where are you from? Where were you?" I told them like, the thing is, okay, I had a boyfriend, but the boyfriend, I was at the boyfriend's place, but the thing is that the parents of my boyfriend came, so I have to go. So I can't go. My aunt would be like my aunt and my grandfather, like they will beat me. You see, so I told them, and then I showed them 200. I took 200 out of my purse. I showed them. I was like, here, my boyfriend gave me this. I'm going to give you 100 rand, and I take 100 rand. I don't wanna like you can judge me, but I spent the money. The rest of the other money that was remain, I spent it again. After all the drama, I spent it. So I just got into the bed to at my friend's place. So tomorrow, like in the morning around past 9, she just take me home. Like when I get home, I told my aunt that I was at my mom's place. I slept at my mom's place. They didn't even confirm that I I went to my mom's place. They didn't confirm. Then but I was traumatized. I was traumatized. Every time when I'm at street, I would think that guy would come from nowhere. I was so scared. Guys, I've never been traumatized like that. But and remember, I was only 30, but I was so traumatized. I didn't know that how will I sleep with a snake. Now I believe any prayer can do miracles, because I never meet that guy again, ever. I never go back, but he said I would go back, but I didn't. I never see myself go back to him. I never. And then I left with, it's only a trauma. Snake, that money, that everything that happened, coming from town, getting to the bush, praying, it was hectic in my ears, in my head. Hectic, everything was hectic. And then I couldn't even tell, even a friend, even no one knows. Only me know what happened that day. only me. And then now I just decided to tell the world what happened to me at the age of 13. So like I want parents to take a full responsibilities about for their kids. Guys, it's not nice. It's not nice. It's not nice. I don't wanna lie. I've been through a lot because like the problem, I was very quiet. Every fault that happened to my life, I thought like it's my fault. That's why I kept quiet. Like as you see me now, like I was even raped, but I didn't tell anyone. I grew up knowing that, but I was keeping it quiet because like guys, it's very hectic. If you are a parent out there, please just look after your kids. Avoid at any cost. Avoid like just look after your kids. If you love your kids so much, just do that. I don't know whether my mom will one day saw this, but she doesn't know nothing about my life back there. But this happened to me. You can imagine your kids going through this, going through what I went through at the early age of 30. You can imagine. I have two kids. I don't want. I want nothing. Like I will protect them with all I have. So thank you guys. I hope the message gets me. Bye.